Hello guys and welcome back to another video from Vipin Sharma Biology Tutorials. In this video we are going to read about a very simple trick. A very simple trick to memorize all the examples of different phylums which are having either external fertilization or internal fertilization, or in some phylums there are some organisms जिनमें external fertilization होती है और internal भी होती है. Okay, there are different type of animals in the same phylum which are possessing either external or internal fertilization. So कुछ phylums ऐसे होंगे जिनमें दोनों cases हो सकते हैं, right? So there are different kind of features which you must memorize in each of the phylum. You must be getting different facts that the digestion is extracellular, the digestion is intracellular. For example, we have gone through Porifera and there you got a fact that the digestion is intracellular. In Coelenterata you will be getting another fact that it is extracellular or intracellular. Then for 10 different phylums, you have to go through the same things, and it is obvious that you must be getting confused कि यार इसमें इंट्रा था या एक्स्ट्रा था. Similarly, आप लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे कि यार ये मोनोशियस था डायोशियस था. Similarly, आप लोग अगेन कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे कि यार फर्टिलाइजेशन एक्सटर्नल थी इंटरनल थी. 3 different characters or 4 different characters can be memorized by 4 different lines. You just have to read a simple line for single character, and after reading that line you can memorize all the examples. And this is how you have to tackle the animal kingdom. If you have to master it, you must know each and every fact, each and every character of every phylum, right? So to master animal kingdom you must know some of the tricks which are very easy. You can even memorize them at night, even when you are sleeping. A very simple English sentence which is having all the essential elements, right? So external fertilization, if you are able to learn the examples of external and obviously both, which is having single phylum, so it is exception, you can easily learn that. So if you are able to learn this line, you can do all the examples for sure. नॉन कोऑर्डिनेट्स में एक भी चीज नहीं छूटेगी अगर सिंपल 4 अल्फाबेट्स 4 वर्ड्स याद कर लिए तो. दैट्स इट, राइट? सो व्हाट इज द ट्रिक एंड व्हाट डज इट स्टैंड फॉर? So external fertilization, it means that the fusion of gametes is taking place outside the body. Okay? And internal fertilization simply means that the fusion of gametes is taking place inside the body. After that, in some phylums, there are some organisms which may be showing external fertilization, some may be showing internal fertilization. Okay? But in major of the phylums, there is no distinguishment like that. ओके, सारे के सारे या तो एक्सटर्नल शो करेंगे, सारे के सारे या तो इंटरनल शो करेंगे. सो द मोस्ट सिंपल ट्रिक इज, हेमा इज अ पेशेंट एंड शी हैज डन हर इकोकार्डियोग्राम. ओके, दैट इज इको, शॉर्ट फॉर्म में बोलेंगे. सारे बच्चे मेडिसिनल हैं, सारे बच्चे मेडिकल स्ट्रीम के हैं, सबको पता है इको क्या होता है. सो डॉक्टर इज सेइंग दैट सी हेमाज इको. इट मींस दैट हेमा ने जो इको करवाया है अपना यार उसको देखो. ओके, सी हेमाज eco. So these are the name of 4 different phylums which are possessing external fertilization. Rest of the phylums will be internal. So what is that CC? C stands for C. The pronunciation is exactly same. C stands for another C. The Hema, as the name indicates, H-E-M. That is Hemichordata. H-E-M is exactly same. In case of eco, there is ECH, that is Echinodermata. So ECH is common. कुछ करना ही नहीं है यार. CC हेमा's eco. हेमा का eco देखो, सब पता लग जाएगा, तुम्हें भी सब पता लग जाएगा. So external fertilization, that's why E is capital. And what are the examples? CC हेमा's eco. Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Hemichordata and Echinodermata. These are the 4 major phylums जिसमें external fertilization होगा. So external fertilization, C hemas eco. C stands for Coelenterata, C stands for Ctenophora, and Hema simply for Hemichordata, as the name indicates. The initial 3 alphabets are exactly the same. Eco simply means ECH, that is Echinodermata. Very simple thing. After that, in case of both, there is Annelida. Annelida में थोड़ा सा लोचा होता ही है. Whenever you are going to talk about monoecious or dioecious, so in Annelida there is Nereis which is present. Okay, So Nereis is what? Unisexual. And the earthworm that we see, which is also part of Annelida, is bisexual. So it contains different kind of organisms in sexuality also. Similarly, some of the organisms of Annelida will be showing internal fertilization, some of them will be showing external fertilization. So Nereis and earthworm are the examples. Right? So Annelida is the exception. अगर एक्सेप्शन याद नहीं होता, अर्थवॉर्म की फाइलम याद कर लो, अर्थवॉर्म याद कर लो छोटा सा. ओके, व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट सेक्सुअलिटी तब भी अर्थवॉर्म वाली फाइलम की एक्सेप्शन होगी. सो द एनेलिडा इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड द एनेलिडा, द मेंबर्स ऑफ एनेलिडा कैन शो either external or internal fertilization. Only external will be shown by CC, Hemazico, that is Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Hema simply means Hemichordata, and Eco simply means Echinodermata. After that, all the animals, all rest of the animals in non-chordates, you have to memorize it, in non-chordates are showing internal fertilization. Right? And in chordates, it's not a big deal. Chordate में आपने सब देखा हुआ होगा. कोई ना कोई रेप्टाइल जिसके साथ आप फेमिलियर होंगे, कोई ना कोई एम्फीबियन जिसके साथ आप फेमिलियर होंगे. In case of mammals, you are familiar with yourself. You must be familiar with some sort of fish or some sort of bird. So you can easily relate those things क्योंकि आपने सब देखा हुआ है, right? यहाँ पर most of you must not have seen sponges, must not have seen Physalia. So it is very important to learn example of these phylums. So in internal, what are going to be examples? Porifera. Okay, the first one. Coelenterata, Ctenophora are done. So Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes. Annelida is done. Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata and Hemichordata are done. Right? So these are the examples of internal fertilization. So except Annelida, that is showing both Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Hemichordata and Echinodermata, all the non-chordates are showing internal fertilization. सिंपल से ट्रिक है. अब हम कहीं भी अगर किसी भी फाइलम में अगर बात करेंगे कि यार इन दिस पर्टिकुलर केस द फर्टिलाइजेशन इज इंटरनल, देन यू कैन टोटली रिलेट कि सर ने ऐसा क्यों बोला. सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ ट्रिक्स आई एम गोइंग टू मेक फॉर डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, वेदर इट इज एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर और इंट्रासेलुलर, एंड सेम काइंड ऑफ ट्रिक I am going to form whether the organisms of a particular phylum are dioecious or monoecious. So keep supporting these kind of stuff because only 4 words are there and you can memorize a single character for 10 different phylums. So it is very important कि यार 4 words हमें याद करने और हमें एक character याद होगा 10 की 10 phylums का. So it is very efficient thing. लेकिन ये चीज याद रखना जरूरी है. अब ये भूल गए तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. That's why it is very simple. CC हेमाज इको. अगर आप हेमाज इको भी याद रखते हो, CC आपको एग्जाम में दिमाग में आ जाएगा. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you really like the stuff, then do hit like button and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for sure and press the bell icon. Thank you so much.